Hey, welcome to Mailbox Monday for November 28th. It's actually Friday. It's been a long day. We got up early with Target and did some Black Friday stuff. Didn't get anything too great. Got some good DVD sets and stuff. But other than that, it was pretty normal, I don't know, shopping trip. Anyways, I got a ton of books this week. So the first two I'll talk about are ebooks. I got two books from netgalley.com. The first one was called Skyfall. It was the first book of the Troll Hunter series by Michael Dahl. It's like a children's beginning chapter book. It's actually pretty good. It is about some kids who end up finding out that trolls live outside of their house in this rural area, and they are trying to fight them and stuff. Anyways, I actually read it. It's pretty good. I'll post my review sometime next week. The second ebook I got was The Last Slayer by Nadia Lee. I'm looking over a little cheat sheet here. I'm not exactly sure what this one was about, but it looked pretty cool. It's fantasy. Had a lady with a sword on the front, and sounded pretty good. So I'm looking forward to reading it. Okay, so the next three books I got from the library. Usually I do the library books last, but you know they're on top of the pile, so I'm doing them first. So the first library book I got was Cast in Ruin. This is the Chronicles of Elantra, Book 7 by Michelle Segarra. This is kind of a fun world. It's got a whole bunch of different races in there, and the main lady is Kaylin Nia, and she's got some interesting powers and got these tattoos all over her body that make her be able to cast different stuff. And the city's really complicated, and there's dragon lords and skyhawk people, and it's been really fun. So I'm looking forward to reading this one. The second book I got from the library was Trickster, Native American Tales, a graphic collection. And this is a graphic novel of like Native American folk tales. I was going to read through it and then maybe see if me and my son could sit down and read it. I don't know much about Native American folk tales, so I thought it would be fun to get. Third one I got from the library is Anya's Ghost by Vera Brascal. Anyways, I've heard a lot of really good things about this book. It's another graphic novel. I like the graphic novels. They're pretty they're pretty quick to read. I've been really busy lately, so they're kind of fun to get a good story. And anyway, so I'm looking forward to reading this one. And then I got two additional books for review that weren't ebooks. The first one is The Gathering Storm by Robin Bridges. This one releases in January, I believe, middle of January, and it's about a girl. It's the first in the Katrina trilogy. I don't know if you can see that there. She finds out that she has strength as a necromancer, and she's based in old-time Russia or something like that, and it sounds pretty good. I've read a couple preliminary reviews of it from other people who have gotten it. I got this through Amazon Vine, and they said it was pretty good, so I'm looking forward to read it. Kind of a different setting. I don't read many books set in Russia, so that'll be kind of fun. The second book I got, and this is kind of weird, but this is actually the back of the book, but this is what the final cover is going to look like. This is Arcadia by Lauren Groff. She wrote The Monsters of Templeton, which I haven't read, but I heard a lot of really good things about. I got this direct from the publisher. I requested it through Shelf Awareness. They had a little ad going on, and it looked really cool, so I wanted to read it. This one comes out in March of 2012, and I'm just excited to read it. It looks a lot of fun. I don't know, some of the quotes on here say, it's not possible to write any better without showing off. Part Stone Diaries, part Lord of the Flies, part something out of Shakespearean tragedy. Goff is one of our most talented writers. Anyways, we'll see. Sounds cool. So I'm looking forward to reading it. And then I got a book through Paperback Swap this week, and I've been waiting for this for a while. This is Kitty's Greatest Hits by Carrie Vaughn. It's a collection of short stories and novella about Kitty Norville. I've read all the Kitty Norville books, so this will be fun to read. It's bigger than normal. Normally I'm used to getting them as paperback, so I was kind of surprised when it was this big when I got it in the mail. Then I bought 4 books this week. 2 of them, we were just at Half Price Books a little bit ago, and they had a deal going on, like you get 40% off a book or whatever. So I bought The Mouse Guard, sorry, the Half Price Book sticker is still on there, The Fall of 1152 by David Peterson. This one I've been wanting to read for quite a while, and it's got some really cool artwork, and I think it's something that me and my son are going to be able to sit down and read. There's not a ton of words in there. He's 4, so almost 5, but I'm looking forward to sitting down and reading this with him. Another graphic novel. As I said, I've been buying a lot of these. I picked up Hatter M. This was also at Half Price Books by Frank Bador and illustrated by Ben Templesmith. And this one has some really cool artwork in it. I don't know if you can see. I believe that this is the story about how Hatter M became an assassin for the White Imagination, for the White Queen and all that. So I think that's what this is about, and this is the first book in that graphic novel series. The last 2 books I got, I finished reading Waterfall by Lisa T. Bergen, the first book in the River of Time series, and I really liked it. So I went ahead and bought the next 2 books. I did Amazon's 4 books for the price of 3 or whatever. The other 2 books I pre-ordered for later. They're going to be coming next month. But I got Cascade. That's the second book in the River of Time series by Lisa T. Bergen. And I don't know why, I can't get these at my library or anything, so I ended up just buying them. And then I got Torrent by Lisa T. Bergen. So I'm really hoping I like the second book, because I just went ahead and bought the 3rd book. Waterfall ends with like a ton of stuff unresolved, so these are more like one really long book than 3 separate books. So anyways, I think that's like 12 books in total that I got. I'm making up for my last 2 weeks where I didn't get barely anything. And I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving, and that you have a great week. Back at work, another long work week coming up here. Have fun, and have fun reading. Talk to you later. Bye.